Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 14. Krishna is speaking about the three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. He's telling us the different ways, the different modes conditions us. Goodness conditions us to knowledge and happiness, passion to so much activity, and ignorance conditions us to illusion and madness. And then how in dying in the different modes, there are different destinations. Do you all remember? What was the destination? Dying in the mode of goodness,
Yes, higher planets.
higher planets. That's right. Planets of the
Brahmaloka,
sages and of the devotees.
yeah,
Brahmaloka, yes.
Janaloka,
Janaloka, yes. What about the destination of those who die in the mode of passion?
They take birth in among the fruitive workers.
Fruitive workers, yeah, that's right. Like, human beings have a lot
Mhm.
of desire for a lot of activity. And then there are those who die in the mode of ignorance,
Animal kingdom.
animals. Yeah, animal kingdom. The modes are binding on us. So let's continue. Text 16. You both can, like one, you read one and then you all can alternate like that, one by one.
Okay. Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
Mataji.
Okay. So should I start?
Sure.
Okay. Karmana sukritasyahu satvikam nirmalam phalam rajasastu phalam dukham ajnanam tamasah phalam. Translation: the result of pious action is pure and is said to be in the mode of goodness. But action done in the mode of passion results in misery, and action performed in the mode of ignorance results in foolishness. Purport: the result of pious activities in the mode of goodness is pure. Therefore, the sages who are free from all illusion are situated in happiness. But activities in the mode of passion are simply miserable. Any activity for material happiness is bound to be defeated. If, for example, one wants to have a skyscraper, so much human misery has to be undergone before a big skyscraper can be built. The financier has to take much trouble to earn a mass of wealth, and those who are slaving to construct the building have to render physical toil. The miseries are there. Thus, Bhagavad Gita says that in any activity performed under the spell of the mode of passion, there is definitely great misery. There may be a little so called mental happiness. I have this house or this money, but this is not actual happiness. As far as the mode of ignorance is concerned, the performer is without knowledge, and therefore all his activities result in present misery, and afterwards he will go on toward animal life. Animal life is always miserable, although under the spell of the illusory energy Maya, the animals do not understand this. Slaughtering poor animals is also due to the mode of ignorance. The animal killers do not know that in the future the animal will have a body suitable to kill them. That is the law of nature. In human society, if one kills a man, he has to be hanged. That is the law of the state. Because of ignorance, people do not perceive that there is a complete state controlled by the Supreme Lord. Every living creature is a son of the Supreme Lord, and he does not tolerate even an ant being killed. One has to pay for it. So, indulgence in animal killing for the taste of the tongue is the grossest kind of ignorance. A human being has no need to kill animals because God has supplied so many nice things. If one indulges in meat eating anyway, it is to be understood that he is acting in ignorance and is making his future very dark. Of all kinds of animal killing, the killing of cows is most vicious because the cows give us all kinds of pleasure by supplying milk. Cow slaughter is an act of the grossest type of ignorance. In the Vedic literature, Rig Ved 9.46.4, the words Gobi Prinita Matsaram indicate that One who, being fully satisfied by milk, is desirous of killing the cow is in the grossest ignorance. There is also a prayer in the Vedic literature that states, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. My Lord, you are the well-wisher of the cows and the Brahmanas, and you are the well-wisher of the entire human society and world. Vishnu Puran 1.19.65. The purport is that special mention is given in that prayer for the protection of the cows and the Brahmanas. Brahmans are the symbol of spiritual education, and cows are the symbol of the most valuable food. These two living creatures, the Brahmanas and the cows, must be given all protection. That is real advancement of civilization. In modern human society, spiritual knowledge is neglected and cow killing is encouraged. It is to be understood then that human society is advancing in the wrong direction and is clearing the path to its own condemnation. A civilization which guides the citizens to become animals in their next lives is certainly not a human civilization. The present human civilization is, of course, grossly misled by the modes of passion and ignorance. It is a very dangerous age, and all nations should take care to provide the easiest process, Krishna consciousness, to save humanity from the greatest danger.
So Krishna is speaking about the effects of goodness, passion, and ignorance. And what
Yeah.
is the result? So, what is the result of goodness?
The result of goodness is pure.
Yeah, purifying, right?
Mm, Yeah, purity.
Because goodness means you're acting according to religious principles.
Mm,
So, because good deeds are being done, so the reaction is going to be good,
mm.
right? And what about passion,
Misery.
misery? How can we relate to that?
Like whatever we desire in the mode of passion, we have to go through some troubles, some obstacles to
Yeah,
achieve that particular thing.
yeah, it's
Mm,
true. We have to work so hard for it. So much endeavor has to be done, and then the
mm,
result may be more anxiety, more stress, no?
Yes,
And what about ignorance,
foolishness.
foolishness? Yeah, because the action itself is wrongful, sinful. So,
Yeah,
and the result is also sinful and suffering.
yeah.
Did you all want to talk more about it, or you're good?
I think we already have discussed this last month.
Or we did this already, yeah?
I
Okay.
think so. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even
Uh,
just now I also remember about that
Yeah.
Yes,
after reading the skyscraper
mode
thing.
of care and
Yes.
okay, so this one, have we done this? Mode of goodness, real knowledge develops.
Yeah.
Mode of passion. Okay,
I don't know. Maybe
so
we can read.
We
17.
can
Okay,
continue reading
Yeah, we
Mataji,
can.
maybe
Yeah.
okay,
because we don't know which verse we stopped. So maybe
okay.
nearby only. So we can continue reading.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So 17,
Okay,
Somna.
so yes, Mataji. सत्वत् संजयते जानानां राजसो लोभा इव च प्रमदा मोहौ तामसो भावत janam इव च. Translation: From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, greed develops. And from the mode of ignorance, develops foolishness, madness, and illusion. Purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Since the present civilization is not very congenial to the living entity, Krishna consciousness is recommended. Congenial? What is the meaning of congenial?
Is not very supportive,
Okay,
encouraging.
okay. Since the present civilization is not very congenial to living entity, Krishna consciousness is recommended. Okay, through Krishna consciousness, society will develop the mode of goodness. Okay, when the mode
Oh,
of goodness is developed,
sorry, wait. The the screen is just jumping off. All right.
it's o-
When
it's okay,
the
Mataji, no
Okay.
problem. When the mode of goodness is developed, people will see things as they are. Okay, in the mode of ignorance, people are just like animal and cannot see things clearly. Yes, in the mode of ignorance, for example, they do not see that by killing an animal, they are taking the chance of being killed by the same animal in the next life. Yes, because people have no education in actual knowledge. Because people has no education in actual knowledge, they become irresponsible. Okay, to stop this irresponsibility, education for developing the mode of goodness of the people in general must be there. When they are actually educated in mode of goodness, they will become sober in full knowledge of things as they are, then people will be happy and prosperous. Even if the majority of the people aren't happy and prosperous, if a certain percentage of the population develop Krishna consciousness and become situated in the mode of goodness, then there is a possibility for peace and prosperity all over the world. How? My question. Anyway, otherwise, if the world is devoted to the mode of passion and ignorance, there can be no peace and prosperity.
So you
In
want to
the mode of
discuss how, I'm sorry, you want to
yes,
discuss
ma,
how there will be peace and prosperity?
yes, Mataji.
Because, see,
Yeah.
mode of goodness means you're going to act as per the rules and regulations in the scripture. Cow protection will be there, Brahmanical culture will be followed, there will be knowledge, and people will act in knowledge. So when people
Mhm.
are acting in knowledge, automatically people will be more peaceful. What happens
Mm.
is too many desires, passion creates greed, right? So then because of the greed comes more envy, so much unrest in society, and then people may, because of greed, then they may do
Mm.
wrongful activity which will lead to ignorance, so then more distress, you know then the society as a whole will keep on degrading. But whereas if society is following in the mode of goodness, everyone is cultured, brahminical, satisfied, peaceful, tolerant, humble, automatically everyone will be more peaceful. That because everyone is peaceful, the whole society as a whole can prosper.
Yes. Okay. Got it, Mata. It is basically like a disciplined house. If there is a discipline
Discipline.
in the house, so
Yeah.
everything will be like organized and everything will work as a flow. But if there is not discipline, son is doing else, brother is doing, sister is whatever, the whole house become chaos. So it's the same thing. Like, yeah, if we have the mode of goodness, then everyone will have the best thing about the mode of goodness is that everyone will seek for the true knowledge, and once the knowledge will be there, then they will know how to behave, and even though the money may not be the uh, in their hand, but they know that okay, this is blessing from Krishna, so Krishna only does not want me to have money, so it's okay. So they will be like okay with the situation, not like if in the mode of passion people does not they try for something and then they don't get it, then they will be anger and the frustration, and then they try to amend the situation by hurting other people or looting or something like that. So yeah, get it, Mataji. Right?
Mm, yes. Okay. So yeah. So is from here, is it?
Yeah, yes. Otherwise, if the world is devoted to the mode of passion and the ignorance, there can be no peace and prosperity. Okay. In the mode of passion, people become greedy, yes, and their hankering for sense enjoyment has no limit. Okay. One can see that even if one has enough money and adequate arrangement for the sense gratification, there is neither happiness nor peace of mind. That is not possible because one is situated in mode of passion. Haribol. If one wants happiness at all, his money will not help him. He has to elevate himself to the mode of goodness by practicing Krishna consciousness. When one is engaged in the mode of passion, not only is the mentally unhappy, but his professional and occupation are also very troublesome. Hmm? This statement I couldn't kind of get it. Can
You read the
can we
next,
read?
yeah, you
Okay,
read
he
the
has.
next sentence, you'll understand.
Okay, Mataji. He has to devise so many plan and schemes to acquire enough money to maintain his situation. Okay, 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 okay. Got it, Mataji. This
Becomes
is
clear there?
all miserable. Yes, 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 yes. That's why Maya, I mean, like my spiritual mother say, Prabhupada ji know what question you will have in your head, and the next statement he will write what's going into your head. Exactly the
Mm,
same.
so true. That's
Hmm,
so true.
Ripple, ripple. This is all miserable. In the mode of ignorance, people become mad, being distressed by their circumstances. They take shelter of intoxication and thus they sink further into ignorance. Their future in the life is very dark.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very good verse, Mataji.
So we can see what is the result. What is the result of cultivating mode of goodness? What is the
Yeah,
result?
the result is that we will have the mental peace
Mental
and
peace.
happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Satisfied, tolerant, humble.
yeah,
Yeah. We'll have good
yeah,
qualities, real knowledge.
and
From
we
mode
will.
of goodness, real knowledge develops.
Yes, yes, that's the one thing.
Yeah. Because we are seeing that in the mode of goodness, there is knowledge. Because there is knowledge, then one is peaceful, one is satisfied. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, then what is the coming from mode of passion?
anxiety,
Mm,
wanting more, even though they have greed,
yeah,
even though they want more, even they have the Prabhupada say, right, that even they have the sufficient arrangement for the living, but still they want more, and then that mess up the situation and mental peace and
yeah.
anxiety and all these things happens.
So because then mode of passion, then so much desire, right? And so one is doing so much, and yet one is feeling distress. Then what may happen
Yeah,
is that one may take up activities of ignorance. Then one may take up to
yeah.
alcoholism,
Alcohol, intoxication.
drugs, because one is seeing that, oh, I'm working so much and
Hmm.
I'm having so much sense enjoyment, but yet I'm not feeling satisfied. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, and here the satisfaction is lacking, missing, but like in the mode of passion, satisfaction is lacking. But on the contrary, on the other side, the in the mode of goodness, there is a satisfaction. So
Exactly.
that's why my question kind of got I got the answer that that's why it will be peace in the society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
right.
Mataji. Get it.
Okay, good. Okay, then going on. 18. Sheena?
Yes.
Yeah. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्था अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. Translation: those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward to the high planets. Those in the mode of passion live on the earthly planets, and those in the aboni- ab- abominable mode of ignorance go down to the hellish worlds. In this verse, the results of actions in the three modes of nature are more explicitly set forth. There is an upper planetary system consisting of the heavenly planets where everyone is highly elevated. According to the degree of development of the mode of goodness, the living entity can be transferred to various planets in the system. The highest planet is Satyalok or Brahmalok, where the prime person of this universe, Lord Brahma, resides. We have seen already that we can hardly calculate the wondrous condition of life in Brahmalok, but the highest condition of life, the mode of goodness, can bring us to this. The mode of passion is mixed. It is in the middle between the modes of goodness and ignorance. A person is not always pure, but even if he should be purely in the mode of passion, he will simply remain on this earth as a king or as a rich man. But because there are mixtures, one can also go down. People on this earth, in the mode of passion or ignorance, cannot forcibly approach the higher planets by machine. In the mode of passion, there is also the chance of becoming mad in the next life. The lowest quality, the mode of ignorance, is described here as abominable. The result of developing ignorance is very, very risky. It is the lowest quality in material nature. Beneath the human level, there are 8 million species of life: birds, beasts, reptiles, trees, etc. And according to the development of the mode of ignorance, people are brought down to these abominable conditions. The word tamsaha is very significant here. Tamsaha indicates those who stay continuously in the mode of ignorance without rising to a higher mode. Their future is very dark. There is an opportunity for man in the modes of ignorance and passion to be elevated to the mode of goodness. That system is called Krishna consciousness. But one who does not take advantage of this opportunity will certainly continue in the lower modes.
So Krishna is again speaking towards the destination of
Yeah,
goodness, passion, and ignorance. Yeah. Because it's not all the same. Depends on
yeah.
what mode we are developing.
Mm.
Yeah. So mode of passion, where will we go?
Higher planets.
Huh?
Oh,
No,
no,
no, no.
earthly planets. Yeah, passion, earthly
Earthly.
planets. Yes.
Yeah, earthly planets remain on Earth, get more and more karma.
Mm.
But usually, if one is like mixed, depends, no? Because one is cannot be only purely in passion. There'll sometimes be a mixture. If there's more ignorance, then one will go down to lower planets. Mm. So ignorance, of course, hellish worlds. Goodness, upward. So what is the proposition? What is Srila Prabhupada saying? He's saying in the
This
purport
is saying,
that, yes,
mm, um, like, mode of passion is kind of mixed. There are chances that if we remain in mode of passion, we can even go down to
that's right.
ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why Prabhupada is saying, develop the mode of goodness, take up Krishna consciousness. uh,
Yes. And
to
yeah.
gradually it can rise above the modes then gradually by practicing Krishna consciousness. So how is this? How develop mode of goodness? How will it be done?
By Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, like following following, for example, we see the devotees waking up early, rising
Mm.
early, bathing, offering arti,
Mm.
studying scripture, right?
Yeah.
So cultivating the mode of goodness and practicing tolerance, humility, patience. So cultivating all these qualities. So gradually, by following the Krishna consciousness, by following this system, as Prabhupada is saying, we can gradually give up the modes of passion and ignorance.
Mm.
Bhagavatam says that, by regularly serving Bhagavatam and the devotee Bhagavat, then devotional service is established in the heart as an irrevocable fact. And then one continues hearing Bhagavatam. Gradually, the effects of modes of passion and ignorance goes away. And then one comes to the mode of goodness. And one continues engaging in devotional service. And gradually one can then what? One will rise above this mode of goodness also and come to the platform of pure goodness. And at that stage, one can understand the science of Krishna. So gradually we can see, by hearing, chanting, we can rise above these modes of passion, ignorance, come to goodness, continue with devotional service, continue hearing and chanting, and can come to the transcendental platform above the modes, liberated platform.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, so we can see that because, and the verses before that, it says that Krishna he's in the heart. So when somebody is hearing, then Krishna who's in the heart, he cleans the heart because he's the Paramatma in the heart. So he understands the desire of the sincere living entity, and the devotee, he's continuing to hear. So when he's hearing, then Krishna who's in the heart, he's clearing up all the effects of passion and ignorance, all the material attachments that are there. Okay, is that okay?
Yes.
You wanted to add something else?
Yes, Mataji.
No, not from my side.
No. Mm, no, from me also.
Okay, we'll stop here then.
Okay, Mataji.
Sure.
Okay. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shla
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Gaur Bhakta
Yeah.
Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.